In 30 days, I built an app. It's not just a regular app I use from YouTube and tutorials. It's a real life workout app that I built for people to enjoy this app and make it more seem very experienced, make it seem more fun. So the purpose for it is to help track down workout apps in terms of the calories and workouts being progressed, all the data, statistics, and showcasing which type of workouts that users can choose and select with. So there will be lots of details that I will be explaining and showcasing to you guys. So it's been a while since I uploaded and now I'm back. I posted a community post on my channels. If you want to check them out to see why I have not been uploaded. And if you're new here, please hit a like and subscribe, turn your notification bell so you never miss a video. I'll be uploading more programming videos in terms of tech and more into AI content. So, sorry, tech news, AI, job layoffs, etc. So, let's get right into this video. So, this is my preview of the app, what it looks like. I use this software tool called Expo, and right now I'm installing the service by entering the command, and it's still loading at the moment. Once it loads, it redirects me to the sign up page that I have. So I include the register page and the login page. This is the reason is because for users to register, they don't have an account, and if they have an account, they can sign up from that spot. After that, once they log in or sign up, it returns back to the dashboard page, and the user can select all the workouts they wanted to work. So let's say, for example, full body workout. So you click on that, and it shows all of the information required, including sit-ups, push-ups, etc. And each second has a time frame of how long it takes. Then afterwards, once it finishes, it then upgrades. Sorry, it then updates the progress tab page with all the statistical data showcased, meaning that that person did the workout, and it will do the same process again. There are a few tweaks I would like to make, but everything else is functioned and correctly detailed. So currently I am on my Visual Studio Code, and this is the behind the scenes of the technical stuff that I'm building with. So this is the title, the workout app I built, and I created so many folders, and each folder would display another folder, a nested folder, like a nested if you think about it. But for real, in this folder, it contains all of the packages, all of the things I have included and downloaded every single item. There's going to be I made lots of mistakes and errors in this code, but try to of course resolve every day. But meaning that I'm still growing and still capable of not giving up and quitting. And yeah, this is all the packages I've made. And this one here, most importantly, I've created this folder called apps, where in these two folders are the backend and the front end. So the backend is the API configuration, where it enables to create the request repository to folders, but not any request, but data requests. So your username, your password, etc., and all of the information that's handed to the backend that can verify all your details. So this is the form that I've created before. I think I showed you on how to create the authentication form before on my YouTube channel. And this is the mobile, the front end part of the website, where I create this app for the workout app itself. So it's the main root of the folder I've mainly focused on. When all of these folders are separated in each line, which one are crucial to the app. So one is auth, one is drop down, one is tab. So each of the folders represents each of the elements and the requirements of what the purpose is. So the auth element shows all the login details and the register. The drop down shows the password. Tab workout shows that, and the workout selection shows that, which I'm going to go into more details on the tab workout. So for example, if a user selected or creates an account, that would redirect to a dashboard page, which all of this code I've written shows the main dashboard page. So once they clicked on the dashboard page, they'll select a workout. So in this case, they'll go to, let's say for example, workout player, workout selection. They'll select out a simple workout, which I created a simple type in here. So let's say for example, they select body workout, full body workout, leg workout, then they click on it and they'll do the process, which is the main process of just going through the workout selections. So this is the workout player I've created for users to show through. I was meant to add comments in each of the code of what it does, but I will do that later on. So the reason is that each of the code I've written showcasing every single second, the time frame, that how long it takes. And once they finish completing a workout, it will go to a progress page. So inside of the app, it will show all the progress page, meaning all the statistical data showcasing the full body workout and the date of you took and the days that you have completed and how many times as well. So these are the key important things when working a workout app, is having a progress page, a dashboard page, and a workout selection. And these are all other packages, which I'm not going to get into too much details on this. I don't want to make you feel sleepy whilst I'm explaining. Let me show you the Expo commands that I use to run the app. Right, so I'm on my Visual Studio Code, and the command is simply npx nx run workout app mobile. It's going to take some time because there's going to be lots of packages that I include and everything else. So patience is the key. There we go. Now I need to get my phone and scan the QR code to open the Expo app. Here's the preview of my phone opening to Expo app and running the service. I had to refresh to check to see if the code is running, and it took me a while to go through every single package to load up the servers, and after that all of the servers are now loaded and there is no technical issues or any conflicting packages. I'm going to wrap up this video today. This is me showcasing the full 30-day workout where I built it from scratch and use all the interactive features via Expo app and using front-end language and back-end language for the API and the main page. So the main purpose for it is to help users make it seem more interactive and fun and help them to progress to lose weight, but not really lose weight, but seem that the app is useful to track out their calories, to track out their workout, and find out different types of workouts they're really into. Made a few struggles and few errors along the way, where lots of conflicts and issues, but I will be showcasing that on my next videos. And the main interactive features I would like to add next is improving the interface to make sure it's interactive and look visually appealing, so that potentially I will launch the app via Google App Store or Play Store, depending on the users for Android and iOS. So I'm using two users for Android and iOS. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit a like and subscribe. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss a video. I'll catch you in a bit. I'm back. Take care. Peace.